Ding 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 ding. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I don't know. I think this is gonna be a quick one. I don't have anything to talk about. We got Retro in the house. How you doing, brother? What is you use that emoji a lot, and I think you've told me before what it is. Uh, I forget what emoji is that? Like, it looks like a dude holding money or flipping me off, and he's got 3 exclamation points. I'm confused about everything. I was so confused. I didn't know what you can't start by saying. Is it flipping me off? Why are you flipping me off right out of the gate? You can't start off by saying this. Why not? Like, I mean, thanks for coming. I'll be back. I feel like I could just do that right now. What the hell is there to talk about? People getting excited about Bitcoin. I'm confused. That is Capo wrong? Is Capo leading me astray? Let's just pop on over to the desktop. This is gonna be like a 10-minute stream. Talk about mini pump cycles. Yeah, it's probably what we're in. It's just, and Capo says that. Oh, Capo, who cares, Tom? Well, why do you listen to Capo? Capo's an idiot. Crypto. All right, we'll check that out. So he said, and I agree with him. This is the trend until it's not. He's like low time frame trend is bullish, no doubt about it. High time frame trends to still be bearish. So if you zoom out, when in doubt, no one ever says when in doubt, zoom out, and the trend is your friend when it's going down, unless you're on Crypto Savvy's channel. You don't got time. Yeah, it is a good scalp time. It could turn in. Here's the deal: no one knows, and it could turn. There's a lot of factors that could make this. It, Everything says it's still the overall trend is still down until it's not. And there are things out there that can indicate the bottom's in. If you think about what was this Luna and this 3 arrows, like these were massive liquidation events. Tens of thousands of Bitcoin had to be liquidated. I don't know if there's anything left like that. Are there tens of thousands of Bitcoin out there that need to be liquidated? Are the miners just waiting for a certain price level to liquidate a bunch just to have enough to keep the lights on for a while? I mean, I can't imagine that would be the same kind of volume of what had to happen with Luna and 3 arrows and all this other stuff. So this could be that could have been the final capitulations. I do tend to believe. Well, here's the thing: I do tend to believe that this is a relief rally, but also there's other things to look at. You know what? We should look at one of those. The pi cycle chart is always to date has always predicted the bottom, and it crossed or whatever. But I mean, everything's been broken in the Bitcoins. Stock to flow was like the most accurate model ever. And right now it looks like, hot garbage. So that doesn't mean the same thing can't happen to the pi cycle bottom. But between the pi cycle bottom, the MVRV, MVRV, whenever it's below 1, it's a good time to buy historically. It was well below 1, and I feel like I may have made the mistake of not buying down here. If we don't go back to those lows, like I'm thinking about FOMOing in now. Look, we're pushing 24,000. Even garbage ass quant's up a few bucks. Everything's up. Ethereum's over 1600, Cardano 53, Polkadot 790. Harmony 1 hasn't moved much. Phantom's not looking, well, I mean, Phantom's up like 10 cents. the last couple days. It looks like, yeah, it was 24 cents a few days ago. Near got a nice move going. AVAX has got a very good move going. It's up $10, $12 in the last week. Osmosis hasn't really. This is a more lower cap. So if this gets any steam, I mean, it might trickle down to this. Solana, I've been itching like a mofo to just buy a big ass bag of Solana. But I wish I'd have bought that shit at $30. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like 46. Is it gonna come back? Is it gonna come back? So like, for example, today, Tesla. Well, actually, let's see real quick what's going on with the stock market. Nasdaq futures up 30, E-mini S&P up 2. Those aren't big. Last couple days been really big. Netflix earnings was last night. They knocked it out of the park, kinda. They were really smart about it during the last earnings. They gave forward guidance that they were going to lose 2 million subscribers, and Netflix got whacked hard. Well, they come out with earnings last night and they say we only lost 900,000 subscribers. So it was a huge win, and Netflix was up like $12 in after hours. I'm not sure what it's doing right now. Let's take a look. 204, I think it's pulled back. I think it popped and pulled back. Let's take a look at it real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure what its range. 198. Maybe it's still up then. I mean, it's up $3.54. It's too hard. All right, I don't want to go off the rails on this right now. I'm not sure if how high it got in after hours yesterday is really just what I want to see. Oh, we're way down here. All right, 201. I don't know if that includes that. So if 201 was the close, it jumped up like $12, and it's still going up a few bucks. It looks like. Tesla, I believe, has earnings tonight. These could be big. Earning after the bell, yeah. So that'll probably come out about 1:30 PST. There's a lot of. We're going into an earnings season, so if these earnings start looking good, risk on might start getting back into the market, and we can check the IWM, the Russell. Russell's the index of high risk or risk on assets, and it has been moving. I mean, it's been going up since the middle of June. It's in an uptrend. So is this on its way back up to the 200? Where is that on the weekly? So it is above the 200 on the weekly now. I mean, that's the first positive sign that it could be a turnaround. But it's done it before. I mean, it's not like these things haven't done it before, gone up above and then failed. But it didn't fail miserably. So, it'll come up, back test. So I would imagine we'll get the same thing. It'll come up in a back test. And we can get the same things with Bitcoin. But if the Fed starts, the bonds continue to go up, the Fed pivots, any kind of quantitative tightening changes, those are the things to look for. I think going forward, those are things we didn't look at in the past and we missed. We missed out. Everything started going to shit in November when they started talking about quantitative tightening and raising rates and shit. So they're, taking the money off the balance sheets. F rats. What's going on for you to say F rats? Let's see. Understanding the profit from crypto hype cycles. First of all, where's dark mode? Gee, Christmas Nat. All right, if you're following crypto at all, then you know it's historically moves in large cycles, 2013, 2017, 2020. It's easy to see that on the Bitcoin chart. I mean, this is just centered around the halving cycles. Yep, these tend to follow the Bitcoin halving events. But this is just the top of the hype cycles. There are many other blah blah. Bitcoin and its forks, yeah, Litecoin and all that. I wasn't really involved in a lot of that, but I've done a lot of history reading. And so did Ethereum killers like EOS. I don't really know much about EOS. Hype around ICOs, as did Braves, Basic, and blah. So blah blah blah. The same hype cycles repeat, new hype cycles emerge. Yeah, Gemini. The meta cycle will likely repeat. I don't see any reason to suspect. Yeah. If the meta cycle follows, likely be kicked off by the Bitcoin. Yeah, this is. Psh. There's going to be more front running going into the next Bitcoin halving. I think we see that a bit in the last Bitcoin run. I think we did. Because the Bitcoin halving happened in like May of 2020. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was May of 2020. Bitcoin halving dates. Man, it's 12 minutes in. You effer retro. You made me just basically completely skip the stock market. That's fine. We'll get back to it. I just want to see, man, get your tasty. There's a link down below. 3 people in the house and only 1 like. Come on. Uh, get that Tasty Works referral. Just sign up. Just sign up and get an account. You want to have an account there. They're gonna have self-custody wallets planned by the end of summer, which is only 6 weeks away. Now, here's what I can tell you about Tasty Works and Tom Sosnoff. They never hit their date. So I'm not holding my breath that the self-custody will be ready by the end of August, but I do think by the end of September, end of October. This is a good exchange. It's a great exchange for stocks, futures, small. You could do so much here. And I am super excited for them to offer self custody. I'm not worried about my money getting lost there. And then they're also going to offer staking too. So if you want to do your staking, if you're a simp, if you're a pleb and you want to do your staking on the exchange, go for it. I would highly recommend you ledger. You always have your crypto on chain, on the ledgers, and staked on chain. All right, let's get back to. I mean, I almost sidetracked there and almost forgot to go back to where we were. And I don't even know where the hell that link is. Understanding. Does he have a CryptoPunk? Or is that like a Harmony One copycat? Smart contract ecosystems will likely repeat. Maybe. Let's see. Stable, DeFi, ETH killers, NFT. Yeah. Blah blah. Bitcoin diamond price chart. What is this? There was a project called Bitcoin Diamond that was trying to be a Bitcoin. Yeah, whatever. There will be new hype cycles, metaverse. I'm assuming if he doesn't know, will continue to be a hype cycle. NFTs will probably be a little bit of a hype. Potential hits. Premium. Oh, Jesus Christ. We were fucking catfished, retro. He does say the easiest way to prepare is to consolidate down to the blue chips. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but that's exactly what your boy's been doing for the last several weeks. I laugh at every garbage crypto Nigel throws at us. I'm just kidding, Nigel. I love you, bro. All right. Bitcoin 23,900, Ethereum 1,600. Is it gonna stop? Ugh. Like I legit last night almost threw in the towel and aped in all my money just into like I was flirting around with just like buying all Ethereum, which is kind of stupid because Ethereum's up 50%, oh, like 60% now in the last 5 days. I mean, this is FOMOing again. I mean, that says 91%. That can't, oh, from there because that wicked down. Oh, and this is weekly. Let's look at the daily. Because this is the classic FOMO in at highs. Right now, these are making local highs. It is over this trend line now. It did back test it and it's holding. But this doesn't really mean anything yet, right? We got a long ways to go before the trend flips bullish. A long ways to go. Bitcoin really shows this. So this is the short term down or the long term. Here's the short term. Bitcoin is above the short term. I mean, short term going back 3 months. It is above it. But I mean, it's still down. Like, even if it back traces back down, we're going back down to 20,000 within the next week. And we do have the Fed next week. So this is a very steep line. For this to get back tested today, to fully back test, we're talking 21.8. And it's very steep. So just to back test right now and then return, we're still going to come down. So there's a decent chance that I will get a chance to buy cheaper, but we might miss the freight train, and that will legitimately bum me out. I mean, buying in higher when it feels like there's confirmation and we're gonna giddy up back on is still profit. I'm just trying to I'm trying to time the bottom. I'm making the cardinal mistake of trying to time the bottom, and I think this will be something I'm just gonna add to my "you effed up, Tom." And I knew I was taking this risk. I knew I was taking the risk, and I'm trying to time the bottom. And I've mentioned it several times. I'm being greedy. I'm being greedy, and I knew that this could happen. That I would be put to the test, and this could be painful. Things started going up, and I'm sitting in. And I even discussed, like, when I sold some Bitcoin, I didn't want to be in a position where I was rooting for crypto to go down. I'm kind of in a situation where I can't lose, but it's complete torture. If crypto goes off to the races and hits new all-time highs by the end of the year, I'm going to be sitting pretty, right? Can't complain. Going to be doing well. But at the same time, if crypto crashes and I can buy a shitload of it cheaper and a lot more of it cheaper, and then crypto starts getting new all-time highs by 2024, it's going to be a much bigger net gain. You know what I'm saying? So I'm being a little greedy. I knew it. I could be making a mistake, and it's playing. Of course, it's playing out. It always plays out at the worst. I mean, not the worst, but when I set myself up for failure like this, it's tough. Just like it's tough to ride the volatility down. If you buy it as it's going up, and you know it's volatile, and you know if you hold on to it, it should come back and go much higher. Most people can't handle that. I guarantee you, I mean, isn't there's a chart that tells us this. It's like the similar to the MVRV, but it's basically like right now I think like half the people are negative and half the people are positive on Bitcoin. Most people that are positive on Bitcoin have held it since like at minimum 2019 or very early or 2020, the sticky icky crash. But it's tough, man. Like people that there's a lot of people that started FOMOing in, especially the second run. 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. I bet like this area right here, a lot of retail FOMOed in. and they just got destroyed. And that doesn't even include the people. And I mean, that's just picking Bitcoin wrong. You got destroyed because you started buying Bitcoin and Ethereum and whatever other shitcoin when we were nearing the top. This was the end of the hype cycle, the end of like the Fed pumping trillions of dollars into the markets. Retail, Robinhood apps making it easy, stimulus checks, people YOLOing their stimulus checks. Everyone was making, and it just kept trickling. So then all the people that FOMOed into Bitcoin at say like 40,000 all the way up to 70,000 got destroyed. And then to make matters worse, tens of thousands, if not more, got destroyed in Luna. They come around and get destroyed. I got destroyed in Luna, got destroyed in Luna. And then to make matters worse, people got destroyed on Celsius, got destroyed on Voyager. There's no doubt in my mind that people lost entire big ass life savings on things like this. Like how it wouldn't have been a hard mistake to make to be like, oh man, I'm gonna do something just as simple as earn 8% on stablecoin. Let me put $100,000 into, my life savings into the stable coin and earn 8% on Celsius. Oh, sorry, confiscated. The more advanced person, and I'm like, one of my dreams, one of my goals was to have like, build this pot of 500,000 or $1 million in UST staking on Anchor. $500,000 staked on Anchor is $100,000 annual salary. Well, good thing I didn't do that, right? So, and then that leads to a point that I'm going to continue to drive home. Watch your size. The reason I got destroyed in Anchor, I got destroyed in Luna, I got destroyed in Harmony One. I didn't get wrecked in Celsius and Voyager, thank God. But there were times I was testing those apps around, and I'm lucky I didn't get swooped into them. But because I watched my size in Anchor, I watched my size in Luna, I watched my size in Harmony One, 20 to 25% of my bag was eliminated. You know what I'm saying? I can live on to fight another day. I can live on to fight with the 75%, even though that 75%'s down AF, I can still live with it. And I'm scrapping like crazy to save money, pinch pennies, and or do whatever I can to earn extra income. I'm not wasting money on dumb shit. This is an opportunity of a lifetime right now. It really is. This is another chance at making it the next time. If this goes up in the next cycle, we have another run, another bull run in 2024. Whether it's even in the stock market, I think there's a lot of opportunity. Now, I have no idea if this is going to be a V shape in the stock market. And I'm talking like a more long-term V shape, like something like, will this recover and when will we be back up here? Do I think if the Fed pivots, we can regain all this by the end of the year? Maybe. I don't know though. Like, common sense in me tells me probably not. Again, look at this. I mean, I haven't brought this one up in a while, but here's the tech bubble. That doesn't even look as bad as it used to anymore. What happened? Am I on log or something? I could have sworn this was steeper. Did I move the line or something? Oh, because I'm looking at the SPX. The NASDAQ looks more correlated. So here's the NASDAQ during the tech bubble. Pretty steep line. Pretty steep line. Pretty huge blow off top. I don't think they had any. This was just craziness in tech. So this is craziness in crypto, craziness in the stock market. and craziness with the Fed printing money. So this is what we have right now. This took a very long time to recover. We're 3 years out, 2 years. Let's see, April of April of 2000 to September of 2002. So like 20, almost 2.5 years to recover. So I mean, if things tend to recover quicker now, but that's just the bottom. That's just the bottom, and then the recovery. Like it took to get back up to this peak. It took 15 years. 15 freaking years to get back to where we are now. This if you think the same thing can't happen now, you're out of your freaking mind. I mean, this was two huge crashes within a 9-year period. So there's that. So I guess, but either way, man, this is insane. This is insane. Is this out of control? I have no idea how long it's going to take to recover. So if you don't have, if your horizon, your timeline, your plan doesn't involve possibly having to wait 5 years, 10 years for it to really pay off, then you're doing it wrong. You're also, I mean, you're doing it wrong anyway. If you're investing money, if it's not disposable income, not even like, don't invest what you can afford to lose. It needs to be 100% disposable income. You don't put your down payment on a house. Say you have half of a down payment for a house. You don't put that into the stock market. If you really need to create a down payment, finish up getting your down payment, because you're not going to be able to take being wrong. It sucks being wrong. You might be wrong right out of the gate, and then you'll panic sell and get out. Or you might be right for 3-4 months, and then boom, it starts crashing down. You panic sell, you're out, because you can't take it. It's not easy when it's disposable. No one likes losing money. I don't like losing money. You think just because it's 100% disposable, I mean, just because it's disposable doesn't mean I can't put that shit to, quality of life improvements or whatever. So again, you got to be investing disposable income. So don't have credit card debt. Don't have any of that. If you have that, get it paid off. Improve your skill set, get a better job, earn more money, get disposable income, invest it in safe assets, have a long-term time horizon. That's the formula. That's the can't lose formula right there. Your size is big and what? my size is big too in crypto. My size in crypto is probably too big. But my size is not too big in any one thing. You could say, actually, my size in Cardano is probably too big. Is my Daedalus wallet running? It is. God damn it. How do I get that over? Like, it's on a monitor that doesn't even exist. I don't know how to fix this problem. It's off the screen over here. And I don't want to close it. I've solved this problem before, but I don't remember the fix. Doesn't even show up in the apps. Well, it's just app history. App Daedalus. Move. Select and hold Windows. Austin in the house. How you doing, brother? Select and hold Windows. And arrow key over. Oh, wait. Why? What do you mean? I was trying to arrow key over, but Select. Oh, I can't select it. It's not on the screen. Maybe because it's not on. It's on the screen to the right here, to the right of this thingy. You have to. You have to. Right. I can't. I don't know if I can highlight the window. You know what? I bet I can do this. I mean, same thing. Yeah, no, I tried alt tabbing. Windows and arrow key. You mean this key that brings up the windows? Oh, that's working for, let me see if I can do that with, I'm gonna forget why I'm trying to do this. Yeah, it's not working. This is freaking annoying. Yeah, I was holding it, bro. See, it'll work if I do it with, a window like right here. But it's not working when, I will just do this. It's painful. Oh shit, bro. Like now wait, oh, because it's not fully closed yet. All right, so I'm trying to do some quick math to see if my size is too big in Cardano. And I can tell you right now, the answer is yes, and I want to add to it. So we'll just do this real quick right here. Actually, I don't want to do it in that window because that's going to be a bill of materials for something, and I don't really want to accidentally forget I put that there. Okay. Son of a bitch. And it's still closing. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, excuse me. I have a friend that gets triggered when he hears hiccups. And I don't know what it is. I think it's just talking so much and drinking a little bit of drink. All right. So I have like 66, 1, 2, 3, let's see, 100. We'll just say 65,000 in this. And then equals some 47 times 1600, and then and then 24, 1, 2, 3. This equals some B2, B4, and this equals some B2 divided by, no, B4 divided by B2. Let's see. Well, that sucks. In Excel, it would do that. So equals sum B5 divided by B3. B3, B5, yep. No. Let's see, B4 divided by B2, B4 divided by B3. And then B5. Oh, wait. B5. B4 divided by B5. Let's see, is that right? B4, B4, B4. Yeah. All right, so I have 30. It's 36%, 37% Cardano. 32% ETH and 14% BTC. And then I have, if I did my cash, so I got plenty. Nigel in the house. How you doing, brother? And, we were talking about you earlier, brother. Yeah, I'm sure you don't like it. I want to buy more. I want to buy Solana, but my size, generally speaking, now I'm getting to the point. I mean, the chance, I'm not even going to say it, but so my size is at risk now. Like, I've lost my bag in Luna, I've lost my bag in Harmony. So now, but these are these are as blue chip as they get. So now it's going to start hurting, but these are much, much safer than anything else mentioned. So, well, it is what it is. I mean, I should add more to my BTC. I've considered that. But after looking this, it really just makes me want to buy more. I mean, I have some Atom too, so I can update this and get this more accurate for further on. This was just a quick. Let's see. Did I say Nigel? I think I said Nigel. And if I missed it, Austin in the house. Cadena interests me because it's proof of work and they use Haskell, but it's too high risk right now. If you want to take a flyer on a high risk crypto, I don't hate it. I haven't done a shitload of research on it. I like things about it and I hate things about it. I don't like things that are highly centralized, highly venture capitalism and all that. I know I'm sitting here saying I want to buy a big bag of Solana. Like, morally, I don't like it, but I like making money. And I think there's going to be a lot of money to be made by buying a shitload of Solana and staking it and holding it. And I think there could be some of the same thing with Cadena. Cadena does interest me, but as of right now, I'm focusing on primarily blue chips. And so anything, and so something like Atom is about as far as I take it. There's ApeCoin out there I wouldn't mind. Like, that would be my high risk gaming metaverse social token type coin that I think can be really big. I'm looking to get into. Yeah, it is super cheap right now. And I love it. But the only thing Cadena has really had is one super hype cycle. All the YouTubers, like, this thing starts pumping, it starts making its way around social media, and then all the big YouTubers pile in and talk about how great it is and cause people to lose a lot of money. I haven't had a lot of time to look into the actual tokenomics. I haven't done any deep dives on it. I do. These are all pros and cons, though. So I find proof of work fascinating for security reasons and the whole proof of work, proof of stake argument. So it'll be, and then the whole ESG, which is this, which is that. And apparently they have some solve to something that, like, the big proof of work problem. I'm not exactly sure what that is offhand. I forget. Apparently they've solved it. Yeah, that's a bit of a red flag for me. So it is on my radar. In fact, I need to add this to the watch list. And I really didn't even consider this until I found out they use Haskell. So the fact that they use Haskell really interests me. But I do like to keep this on my radar. All right, how's the money market going there, Nigel? Jonathan in the house. How you doing, brother? Hello, mate. Watching from Malta. Hell yeah. I'm still thinking if I should hold the bag of Harmony I have or sell all. I mean, how much is your Harmony size wise? Like, is your entire investment portfolio on Harmony One? 1% daily growth? All right, there's no chance. It's a Ponzi then. They just created new coins and cycle through projects that worked on other change, and those are getting started now. Feels like the next Sol. Are they doing the real? All right, so they got projects kicking off. I'll have to do a little bit more of a deep. So if they have any kind of projects and incentives, incentives are a big thing because incentives drive TVL. Incentive program. $100 million grant. That's pretty recent. I mean, that's not a huge grant. That's just to develop Web3. Let's see what this says. To develop Web3 experiences. Grant. So that's 3-4 months old. Let's see, April. It's gone down since then. Rex in the house. How you doing, brother? No, a part of it had 300K, and I want to convert to Gala or Matic, honestly. Yeah, bro. Like, I don't, let's just say I had 100K Harmony One and I sold, and I don't know if that's going to be something I regret or not. I don't know if I'll ever really get back into Harmony One. I think, yeah, I have no idea. If they have a good plan, if they can repeg the assets and they can solve some huge problems that they honestly haven't been able to do for a while, there's a lot of red flags out there. As much as I love the Harmony One ecosystem, I think at the long story short, I think Harmony One has a good chance to see new all-time highs. But I don't know if Harmony One, I think Harmony One, if they could stick around for another cycle and keep the wheels from falling off and show promise, they have a chance. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if Harmony One just the next bull run that whatever failed in 2017 or whatever was in, there's some big coins in 2017 or whatever that failed. Polygon ain't cheap right now, bro. AVAX is cheap. Polygon was cheap. Man, that shit's on a bull run from hell. I don't think I have that on my list too. I need to get that added to my list. Oh, Matic right there. That shit's up like 300%. 200% in freaking 4 days. Oh no, it's more like 6 days, but still. Trough to peak, 214%. Polygons. I'm actually kind of excited. Nah, this right here is because of the Nothing Burger. This is some exciting stuff. Something like Polygon could be the Apple of the future. And the Disney. So two big things with Polygon happened. Disney partnership and the Nothing phone. So I've seen some interesting stuff on this. Like Polygon could be Man, what is their market cap? It's already pretty high. Like I'm starting to get crazy FOMO into Polygon, but I don't really want to buy Polygon after a 200% pump. I'm hoping it pulls back and then god damn, man. And I'm not even a fan of this chain, but I'm starting to become one cuz I used it. It was like the first chain I did DeFi on. And at first it was kind of great, but then once it started having traffic, it was kind of garbage. Well, I mean, I was jaded because we started using Harmony One, and Harmony One was amazing, cheaper, until same thing happened with Harmony One. It wasn't amazing. I mean, they were both are still cheaper, way cheaper than Ethereum, but the experience started sucking ass on both. And Polygon had way more TVL. The real test is going to be going to be seeing how Cardano does after this Vassal Horde fork. Horde. After the Vassal Hard fork, Nigel, you are missing out. The best buy on the board right now is Cardano. Hands down. All right. Jesus Christ. Is it really 7:17 a.m.? I said this is going to be a quick one. I feel like I've only been talking for like 5 or 10 minutes. I legit didn't think I was going to make it. I've never been so sure of anything in my life that I wasn't going to make it past 7 o'clock this morning. Like if I want to get my streams down to like a nice quick 30-minute, get in, highly focused, detailed, get out. I can't do it, man. There's just too much to talk about, I guess. Real quickly, for anyone that doesn't hang around, let's take a quick look at the stock market. Let's see if there's anything to do over there. Tesla's got earnings after the bell. This could be a market mover. Let's see what's going on with all. You should be engaged and want to know what's going on here. So the Nasdaq's up 55. That's really not a huge move. I mean, that's borderline flat. The S&P futures are actually down a couple points. Bitcoin's only up 400 overall. The 2-year and the 10-year are both down. Silver is up 10 cents. That's a pretty decent move. Oil is down $1.48. So it came back down below $100 a barrel. That's good for the good kids. Volatility. Let's take a look at volatility. Let's look at that on TradingView. What is volatility telling us right now? I don't want to do indicators. So BX. Volatility has been coming down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row. It has come down from 30 down to 20, a little bit below 25 at current. Below 25 right now. So as this continues to come down, that means fear is leaving the market. Next week's going to be a big week with the Fed announcement, I think. Let's see what bonds are doing. Bonds are up. Again, if bonds continue to go up, it's telling the Fed to do rate cuts. So I don't really think the Fed's going to do rate cuts, but they might say. So I don't know. I think the market's predicting 100 BPS hike next week, which will probably cause, or which could cause the next down move in the market. But it's hard to tell because the market's so forward looking. If you're able to read all the different market indicators, which is very difficult to do, and get it right, you have a good indication of what the market thinks is going to happen, or what the market's predicting and what's going to happen down the road. So I just keep trying to add to my tool belt on all that stuff. If bonds go up, inflation goes down. Bonds have been going up now for 1, 2, 3. I mean, this is a red candle, but 4 out of 5 weeks they've gone up and it didn't lose. It's an uptrend overall. I mean, it shows red now, but it's still an uptrend. Bonds go up and inflation goes down, rates go down. So, uh-oh. As everyone here in DFK, nah, bro, I haven't done shit. You know what? I was actually surprised by the price of crystal. Nigel, you haven't, like, you don't have any Cardano? Oh my goodness, I can't wait to rub that one into your face. It is going to be a long time coming, my friend. Long time coming. I am going to be so obnoxious. I'm going to, like, you won't even show up. You'll know. You'll know Cardano will be at a price and you'll know that you were wrong. Well, are you at least willing to admit if you're wrong about Cardano that you sometime in the future you'll admit that you were wrong about Cardano? I'm willing to say that if I'm wrong about Cardano, I will admit that I was wrong about Cardano. So let's just have a nice little gentleman's agreement that sometime in the future, like you tell me what price does Cardano get, or what does Cardano need to do for you to admit it that it's wrong? I mean, that you were wrong. Does it have to have successful, a certain amount of TVL, certain amount of projects, certain price point? You tell me. You have a tiny amount of ADA just from the oh. uh, you'll admit I mean, we're both clowns. I think we already know that we're both clowns. So I think you're a bigger clown with these these DGen plays, but I mean, I don't blame you. I forget, like, if it, I don't know how old you are. You're obviously a younger dude. I've done plenty of DJing shit in my day, so I'm not hating on you. And if you know, like, if you're the Wolf of Wall Street and DJing plays on freaking crypto, God bless you. I mean, the Wolf of Wall Street made tens of millions of dollars selling pink sheet freaking penny stocks that basically scams and Ponzi schemes. So if you're the Jordan Belfort of crypto, you know what I'm saying? I wish y'all the best. I need to see great dApps on there and adoption beyond just Moonboy. Yeah, I need to see that too. I believe it's coming. I couldn't agree more. I need to see that too. And I think after the Vassal hard fork, which is like in the next 10 days, it should be done. And we're going to see things like liquid finance come online, AADA come online. There's a few others that I'm super interested in. This Maladex looks amazing. And there was another one. I can't remember it. I can't find it. But these are doing similar things, I think, to the rug pull you're in. Not really. They're doing, it's some kind of like algorithmic. You can turn on like algorithmic freaking like trading and strategies. Like you can create strategies and stuff, and I'm still waiting to get more information, but there's a few of those that I'm really interested in. There was another one like Maladex, but I can't remember, and I don't know. Eventually, it'll come to light. But also liquid finance, I'm super excited about. And I think there's going to be some cool shit that comes out. For example, liquid finance, non-custodial lending and borrowing. I don't know how it works. I can't freaking wait to see. But just like you can't lose your money, and they don't have slashing penalties, I don't think, in Cardano. So you could stake your Cardano. I mean, Harmony was the same way. It never leaves your wallet. They can't, the validators can't steal it from you, but non-custodial uh, lending and borrowing on liquid finance. I don't know how it works, but if they can't rug pull your Cardano.
Welcome to
I just popped that into my other browser. I am not interested in this whatsoever. Like, I could give two shits about this project. It's just too high risk. If this could be on Cardano, and I'd be like, nah, not right now, guys, not right now. I'm no promises. I put it so it's now in my playlist. I might start watching it tonight, but I mean, you showed me shit from the drip guy. And that drip guy, I was like, this is like the David Portnoy on crack of crypto. This guy is a freaking clown. He's a freaking scam artist. He's a freak. Are you kidding me? So just because you're posting a link to check out an AMA, your history there, bro. That drip guy, that was a cult. I mean, that was worse. That was like watching a bunch of hex people. Because I don't know if you know if you've ever like watched any hexicans. Those fools, man, they'll sacrifice your shit at the altar if you disagree with them. And that's what that drip shit, like, it felt like that on crack. All right, let's get shit wrapped up. What's going on in the markets? We already looked at that. Is there anything to do? I want to, god dang, what do I want to do? Actually, let's look at my positions real quick. Oh my goodness. Oh, Coinbase. What? Like, oh, I mean, first world problem. First world freaking problems right here. My Coinbase is on a freaking tear. So I have a 70 covered call and it's $4 past. Let's see if we can roll this out and buy ourselves some time. And it's a first world problem. I made money in Coinbase, but my shares are going to get called away. And it's already $5 past. So I don't know if there's going to be a way to buy. I mean, there could be a way to, let's see. I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to close it now. That would be a 385 debit. I can extend my duration and get another 7-cent credit. I don't know that I want to extend my duration right now. So that would buy me some time. Technically, with 30 days to go, someone could call the shares away early. But I'm not, I don't know, whatever. We'll let that continue to go. Drip is still alive. Yeah, I think Drip is right up there with it. Hut, nothing. Mara, nothing. Palantir. We got some shit going on here. I would be tempted to roll up this put. The call's only down $7. I think we're still good here. And it's technically a covered call, but I'm playing this more, or even a covered strangle, but I'm playing this more like a strangle, and the shares are just completely different. So if this does breach my call, I would just roll up my put and mitigate. Riot, the miners are looking good. I could have sworn I had some puts on in some of this shit, but I guess not anymore. And Tesla's got earnings tonight. Is there anything to do here? I mean, I can do a 2-day. Man, if the thing is, the expected move in Tesla today is $45, 109% IV. So I could sell an 800 call and get $465. As long as Tesla's not over $800 in 2 days, my shares won't. There's no freaking way. Tesla could could easily. I mean, Tesla could go either way. I don't think there's a decent chance of it going down. below the expected move, but it can most like if it does anything, it typically they'll have good news and it'll go crazy to the upside. It's amazing though how accurate these expected moves are most of the time. Oh my goodness, Retro, we've already had this conversation. We've already had this conversation. Riot blockchain. How do you not know what Riot is? I said the exact same thing the last time. What is Riot Gaming? I don't even know what the F that is. You were trolling me? What a dick. Riot Gaming. I don't even know what is this the one that does that stupid game I downloaded and never played? I just says Riot Games only has one of the biggest games in the world. That's all. I didn't know Riot had Rust. Rust is the biggest game in the world. This game Valorant, is this a Riot game? I downloaded this and never played it. It looks stupid as hell. Tencent? Tencent sounds familiar. I know they're a big company. Like, aren't they aren't they in like the top 10? Yeah. No, I thought Tencent was, yeah, there they are. They're 17. Chinese. What do they do? Like, don't the Chinese limit what kind of games? Oh, messaging, MMORPGs and shit. It's down quite a bit. Gold. Remember when Bitcoin? Where's Bitcoin? Palladium? Bitcoin's 12. It used to be ahead of Tesla and like pushing up on silver. All right, it was push. Was it past silver at one point? I don't remember. League of Legends. Yeah, I know millions of people play League of Legends. That game looks so freaking stupid. I mean, I'm sure that just lost me like 5 subscribers. I check my stats tomorrow and half my subscribers are gone because I shit on League of Legends. Bunch of freaking nerds. All right. Actually, let's take a look at what's going on with the overall market cap. It's over $1 trillion. It's looking good. It's still out of the bear flag. That's on the weekly. Let's see how we're doing on the daily. It did back test it yesterday. I mean, that's not a real back test. I think it needs to like clean off of it and then come back down. And then go back up. And then we'd get this other previous one right here. I don't really see anything happening. I mean, I do. I keep saying I don't know what could turn all this around so quickly, but if the Fed pivots and if earnings start knocking down like dominoes, it could be on like Donkey Kong. Is there anything we can do over here? Like, this is in my account that I sent some money over to. Again, speaking of Tasty Works, I am looking this will eventually be my only crypto broker, and it will be amazing. I mean, they don't have every coin, but they have all the ones I want. They have Bitcoin, they have Ethereum, they have Polkadot, they have Cardano, they have Matic, and they have Solana. Those are the main coins I want to buy. And if I want to do something else, once they have the custodial wallet, I can move it on chain and do what I need to do to get it across whatever bridges. I would love to see them. Actually, they're missing Adam. I should email and tell them to add Adam and Avalanche. Take off Shiba. Like, the only reason people put Shiba Inu and Dogecoin on there is because people, they want them trading fees. Uniswap, Aave, meh. Eagle, meh. Tezos, meh. Bat, meh. Engine, meh. Compound, meh. XLM, meh. I get OMG. Come on, who's buying OMG? Like, I'm so ready to buy $20,000 of freaking Solana. Account does not have sufficient buying power. How much? I should have 20,000. It says I have 20,000. Is it just because it's pending? Let's try this. Oh, because there's a fee. That'll buy me 435 Solana. Account does not have sufficient buying power. All right, so I must not, the money must not be available yet. It hasn't cleared yet. Oh, maybe I'm on the wrong, no, I'm on the right account. Unsubbed. If there's one thing the last bull run taught is that you need some exposure to meme coins. Yeah, I've had some. I had a little sheep. I still have a little. I have like, I mean, I have a little sheep, but you don't have to have exposure. Period. You don't. I disagree. Why is the Coinbase? Oh, because those are wallets. Oh, I have Cody too. I don't even want to look at that. Assets. Or maybe I, oh yeah, I saw, so my $200 of Shiba Inu, I invested $200, it turned into like 400. I took it half off the board, so it's a free ride, and that 200 shrunk down to 33 bucks right now. I have about $1,500, I think, invested into Cody. That shit's worth about 400 bucks right now. All right, 7:38 a.m. I need more caffeine. I'm on this diet. It's kicking my ass. And I'm getting a little loopy right now. Let's go ahead and get this wrapped up. Let's get one last look at the cryptos. We took a look at that. Bitcoin's over 24,000. FOMO arigato, Mr. Roboto. FOMO. FOMO. I also legit just want to buy $60,000 worth of Cardano. Adam out of control over $10. Sandbox is looking pretty good. I have some Sandbox. ApeCoin. Let's take a look at the ApeCoin chart, man. This is my risk asset right here that I want to buy. Anything that's super risky right now, I think this coin is going to be huge. ADA upside is limited to what? If they start bringing on apps and the TVL starts coming, it's going to be a tsunami, a freaking tsunami. ADA got to $3 as a ghost chain. I mean, the only thing it had was NFTs and almost no TVL and got to $3. What do you think is going to happen when there's so much upside, bro? Like, first of all, people overlook how powerful bringing on economies, third world economies. Those are going to be long-term plays, like in Africa, identity management. That is TVL. That is needing to use Cardano to verify for security. So bringing on, stable coins and etc. for different countries, this is on the horizon. Identity management is really big. People forget that they have a partnership with Dish Networks and they're already integrating that into identity management. People forget that there's no lending and borrowing right now. The Plutus application backend upgrades are being are improvements, the Cardano improvement proposals, the Vassal hard fork Hydra is starting, pipeline endorsers, pipelining and input endorsers. A lot of big things are coming, should be coming. A lot of TVL starts flooding in. This thing is a $5 plus. This is a 100, 200, $300 billion company, if not more, as you go further down the road. This has the potential to be a freaking juggernaut. Then again, I think the same thing about Solana, and I think the same thing about Polkadot. And then you start going down the list, and it's a little bit more risky for me. Does Atom have a shot? Yeah, they're doing great things with the IBC. Does Avalanche have a shot? I don't think so, to be quite honest. Do things like Tron, there's nothing wrong with believing all the hype and BS right now in some of these coins, but I don't think Avalanche is ever gonna maintain like a top 10 or 20 status over longer time horizons. I could be wrong. There's coins that maybe haven't even been invented yet or we don't know about yet. Like recently someone was talking to us about, and I wanted to look more into it, but now, Hedera, right? Apparently that's not even a blockchain. So I want to learn more about that. Maybe that is going to be the technology, because this is all technology. So maybe something comes around, but technology also takes a long time to develop. It takes certain catalysts. You can go back and look at Betamax versus VHS. You can look at Blu-ray versus HD. Just because it's great technology doesn't mean it's going to catch on. Apps priced in already. Bro, there ain't, nothing's priced in crypto right now. If another pump comes, TVL, you do know how TVL works. Like, you can't price in apps. You can't price in TVL. In order to use the apps, you need to buy Cardano. In order to yield farm, you need to buy Cardano. In order to play a lot of these things come online, you need to buy Cardano. TVL go up, Cardano go up, right? You can't price that in until the TVL comes. Anyway, I'm out like a pint of the Guinness Stout. I will be back tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there or you're an F and square. I love you all in peace.